Hi! Today we're diving into some of the most bizarre stories that are hard to believe. Truth or lie? Let's test your intuition and knowledge. In 2012, a 6-year-old girl from Florida, USA, threw a violent tantrum. The hysteria was so strong that the girl had to be handcuffed and sent to the police right from the kindergarten. In 2022, patients at a French hospital were evacuated after an 88-year-old man was admitted to the hospital. The spice of the story is that the victim was admitted with a World War I shell lodged in his anus. In 1998, astronomers discovered short, fast radio signals and called them peritons. It soon became clear that the peritons were emitted by the microwave oven in the observatory dining room. In 1992, a container carrying 28,000 rubber duckies fell overboard a transport ship into the ocean. These rubber bath ducks are still found off shores around the world. In 1898, Nikola Tesla made a crowd of people believe he could steer a boat by shouting commands. In fact, all manipulation of the boat was done by radio control. In 2013, a Milan court sentenced a homeless man to house arrest. Every night the police came to his sleeping bag to check if the arrestee was in place. In Beirut, there's a building nicknamed the Offensive. It is the thinnest building in all of Lebanon. According to legend, the offense was the result of a dispute between two brothers. The brothers could not agree on how to use the inheritance, so one of them, in retaliation to the other, built a wall building just to block the sea view from his brother's plot, and thus to value his land. In 2006, an Australian sold New Zealand at an eBay auction. That was a fact. But the bidding was stopped by the auction administration at the $3,000 mark. In 2017, two groups of undercover police officers mistook each other for drug dealers in Detroit. The conflict escalated to the use of weapons. The conflict almost came to the use of weapons. They just fought. It was only after the fight that they finally sorted out the situation. However, onlookers claimed that the fight was spectacular. In 2008, a Macedonian beekeeper sued a bear for stealing honey. Strangely enough, he won the trial and received €1,700 in damages from the state. British actor Mark Chapman played John Lennon in a movie about the assassination of John Lennon by American criminal Mark Chapman. It sounds delusional, of course. However, it's all true. The wife of Gary Kremen, founder of dating service Match.com, left him after learning that her husband was looking for girlfriends on that very service. Oh no, it's even more interesting. Gary Kremen's wife left him after meeting another man on Match.com. American Denise Rossi hit the jackpot in the lottery. She did not say anything to her husband and instead divorced him immediately after winning the lottery. But that wasn't the end of the story. 2 years later, Rosie's ex-husband found out about the winnings and sued, and the court awarded him all the money he won. In 2019, feral chickens terrorized an island in Britain. Chickens produced offspring, and the number of birds grew rapidly. Gangs of hundreds of chickens began attacking runners, destroying farms, and blocking traffic on the roads. In 2018, a bus driver went crazy and kicked all the passengers out into the street in the middle of Paris. He kicked all the passengers out into the street because none of them helped or gave way to a wheelchair-bound man. He himself helped the man up to the bus and went on his route with this single passenger. In 1908, the New York Times reported on a dog in Paris that was pushing children into the Seine River. The cunning dog pushed children into the river to get a reward for their rescue. Being in virtual reality can kill yourself or cause significant harm to yourself. A man broke his cervical vertebrae while playing a virtual reality game. The player was spinning his head so hard that he just snapped his neck. He survived. It took 6 weeks for the vertebrae to heal. You can't die laughing. There have been such cases in history. For example, Alex Mitchell, a Scotsman, once laughed at a joke from the TV show The Goodies and had a heart attack. His widow later sent a letter to the show's creators thanking them for making her husband's last moments so pleasant. Thanks for playing along. Bizarre stories can be unbelievable, but did you manage to tell truth from fiction? Share your results in the comments.